peeps, welcome back to Dee's Corner. Here on today's video we have a lot to spill, and make sure you guys hit the subscribe, like, and notification bell, because if you guys want great tea like this, then you know what to do. But anyways, you guys, how are you guys doing today? And I'm super excited. So this is like a weekly we spill, so we're gonna talk about DDG and Halle Bailey. So last week Halle dropped a big one on us when it came down to DDG. I've always talked about DDG in the past, but I kind of like switched up my needs. So these are the court documents that was released from TMZ, and then it came about everyone and their grandma got a hold to this. These are some of the things allegedly DDG had did, from the chip tooth to banging her head up against the dashboard, no, the headboard of the car dashboard. I was like, whoa, wait, whoa. Now, on the screen here are all the documents that was filed against DDG, allegedly, of what he had done to Halle. We all was not there, so everyone is going to have their own opinion, but I need more proof to sit here and look at DDG a certain way. Because Halle plays innocent very, very well. She's an actress. And she has admitted multiple occasions online that she plays nice, very great. But she's not all the way nice as she seems to be. But no, I don't condone, like I've said multiple times in my lives. Please check out my lives, because I normally go live during the week around 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, yeah, I think with the role of the Little Mermaid and everything, everybody think Halle is a sweet, innocent person, but no one should go through something like this. And this is her explaining how she got the tooth.
Like, I've always been a little scared of the dentist, but I'm going for my regular cleaning, and also because I chipped my tooth, and I'm just a little...
Now, fans in the comments were saying things like she was like protecting him and everything, but this happened back in January. Yes, I do agree with what Deshae said, but I'm a little late on this tea. But, you know, if something happened, you should have went and said it right then and there. And no, I don't, like I said, I don't condone violence. Those are bruises. But those bruises could have came from anywhere. 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 And just like for Halle to sit here and come online and already, you know, her fan base already do not like DDG. I kind of wish that they got to know him before he got with her a little bit, because now I know Ruby said, you know, the same thing. He had put hands on her, but I just don't know how I feel about at the moment with them two going at it. So TT, on the other hand, said the devil is working, but God is working harder. Which, you know, she's speaking facts. God works harder than the devil in any situation when she call on him and stuff. And also Tanya May DDG, which is, you know, DDG's mom, said, I usually don't well, she said what she said, if y'all go back, but Dub had recently said this about the situation.
You walk into a courtroom, get a restraining order, and then TMZ find out before my brother find out. That's not fucking normal, y'all. Y'all not listening to what I'm saying. That's not normal. How do you go into a courtroom, request a thing, and then TMZ tells you before the person tells you? Somebody did her wrong, somebody would jump up and tell her sister, her family, sweet people. I'm pretty sure if Halle called them and be like, Moo just hit me, that nigga Moo would have been in jail still. You feel me? Halle, nice family would not tolerate my brother putting his hands on somebody. The Halle family would not tolerate my brother putting his hands on her. My mama wouldn't tolerate us putting our hands on a woman. Now, text messages, arguing.
The only reason why I haven't addressed it to each individual person is because I'm not about to argue back and forth with no bitch. I'm sorry. I know and you know that you would never and could never approach me on no bullshit like that in person. So there's no point in me going back and forth with you because you're going to feel like you're doing something and you're not. Okay? So I be on TikTok just like y'all, scrolling casually, and a video will come up, and it could be Dejan, it could be Moo, whatever. And just like anybody else, I might click and look at the comments a little bit. So lately, I've been seeing a lot of comments where a person will be like, they did Brittany so wrong, but you see they ain't doing Halle like that. They know not to do Halle like that. The fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? Let me make this very, very clear. There is never an issue between me and nobody else unless they make it an issue, okay? If you've never disrespected me and came at me sideways on some bullshit or moved funny with me as an individual, we ain't gonna have no problem, okay? Because when it comes down to somebody being in a relationship, co-parenting, baby mama, baby daddy, whatever the case may be, you can't always get involved in that type of shit because they could be beefing today and fucking tomorrow for all we know. You understand what I'm saying? So why would I get upset about a situation that they going through when it ain't got shit to do with me? So while y'all all dick sucked and fanned out thinking that Halle is on a higher pedestal because ain't nobody saying nothing to her, it's because she ain't saying shit to nobody out of the way. The fuck? Why do y'all think that somebody is above anybody? Anytime me and Brittany have ever had any words, it ain't had shit to do with my brother. It has been something between the two of us, and it just got to a point where I was like, I'm not gonna fucking play with you. I don't like when people get into it with their spouse and then you get mad at everybody. Bitch, we ain't the ones that did the shit to you. Like, the fuck? Like, you can't get mad at other people for what the nigga you decided to fuck is doing. You understand what I'm saying? Because somebody got no control over what no grown-ass man is doing. So please, stop that narrative of, oh, they know better. Who know better? Who know better? Because if anybody disrespect me, I'm gonna disrespect you back. I don't give a fuck who you are.
Chip, I think I have anxious attachment style. Everybody knows I'm an Aries. I'm a fire sign. I get very passionate. I seem nice online and innocent and everything, but you guys do not know. I will go to battle with my yelling, with my words, everything. I'm good at that, right? And if I gotta yell or check anyone.
Okay, so if you won't tell us who it was with, do you have any crazy X stories?
X stories? You probably had to guide me through a question like that. Maybe like, give me a little bit.
Was there any time like maybe, I don't know, you broke up with an ex and she went crazy, or she did something to you, you did something to her? Vandalized something?
Yeah, vandalism.
What'd you vandalize? Her or you?
I've vandalized a few things before.
Want me to move this?
You know, might broke a phone or something. Broke a little TV or something like that.
Keep going, I feel like... Look at this, stop there. First it was the phone, then it was the TV. Where does it go after that?
I think that's it. That's the furthest. Anything else?
Well, we hope that, DDG gets himself together if that is a case true. We just hope that he get himself together because I have supported DDG for a while and I'm still going to support him. But yes, let's talk about our boy CJ So Cool. So he released another diss track. This is like, I don't know what series, episode at this point. But he just decided to release another diss track. And this track right here, the vibe, the flow was so lit. I loved every bit of it, y'all. So, of course, the Warranty supporters was not a fan of this at all. And, of course, we love it when he trolls Nation because Nation was all in his videos when they was growing up, disrespecting a person who did everything for them. But, y'all, I was just my jaw on some of the parts of the video. The grandma, CJ, I'm gonna need you not anymore in your life. Do that. Okay? I need you to slow it down, wrap it up, and slow it down. That was the most. Yes. Allegedly, that's what he did. You see it in the video, right? So, after y'all, that was in the song. You know, of course, he did like a voting in his videos or whatnot. And I always, vote in his stories because I always support CJ. Thumbs up this video if you support CJ. So cool. Thumbs up this video. Of course, the words supporters is not gonna thumbs this up, but we love it over here with them because we love going head to toe. But yeah, and then on top of that, she is an open OF worker. Wow, we discussed it in my live video that she is open about it, and this is some of the stuff that she says, to her customers, which I was just disgusted. Shout out to Jason for this tea, but I was disgusted. Like, ew, you have 3 daughters. And then after the video got released from CJ, then that's when she said she claims she got 30K. She has not seen 30K. I don't care nobody say. She just has not seen 30K. Quit the cap and royalty. Then she goes on and says she's laughing. Honey, we're laughing at you because all the stuff that's coming out about you. First, she thought that the allegation stuff was going to get, CJ in trouble. Came out. He proved you wrong. Then y'all sit there and use Jalea as clickbait because Nation did not want to do her part. She was not able to keep a serious face because she always so goofy. She looks goofy all the time. Yeah. And then fans are really comparing Nation and Kamari when it comes down to them doing teenage stuff. Now, you guys act like y'all ain't never had y'all first kiss. When Kamari do stuff, all hell breaks loose. I don't get it. I do not get it. Why do y'all go in on Kamari? Y'all gonna stay out Kamari. Okay? Because y'all didn't see that video when Nation was all up on the boy, grinding and stuff. And so Lexi and CJ got caught in the comments talking to each other. So Lexi posted a picture of her in Dubai, and CJ posted, okay, so I guess it was CJ was going through her old pictures and says, feeling grateful to experience the culture of Dubai. And then I remember I took you there, and that's what Lexi said. So then Royalty created a new music diss track. Again, she needs to not. Music is not for royalty. I'm sorry. Music is not for royalty. It's not. You're hitting 40. It's not. You need a new hobby. Stick to OnlyFans. That's something you're good at. Not diss track after diss track. Retire. I can't even keep up at this point. But y'all, that was just insane. I said, and not him dissing Rico, then saying that, girl, ain't nobody gonna want to see your bio topic. Chad. Not him dissing Rico. Anyways, y'all, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys thought about it. I gotta go, and I will chat with y'all in another one. Bye.